Hey guys, this is Nathan and welcome back to Satisfactory. Hope you guys are doing good today. I am doing great. So, I just hooked up power to the quartz miners out here. Now, these are going to be producing 60 quartz per minute each. And so, there's something wrong. Oh, I know what's wrong here. This guy's facing the wrong way. Okay, so let's go ahead and get ourselves another, another merger, and we need this to be facing out that way. Now, I think that means that we are going to have to reconnect all of these belts. Okay, well, let's see here. Actually, we need, nope, wrong button. We only need Mark 1 belts going into this. So we can grab from here, connect to there, and go ahead and just drop that in there. Sure. And then this guy here is actually running the wrong direction. Oh, and I know why. Well, it's a good thing that it is not very long. But I do have the foundations all the way back. I did spread out the power poles quite a bit more this time, and I also did not worry about curves nearly as much because, well, this was kind of a much more straight line shot to begin with anyway. And I will be a lot less concerned here on, how we are going to be... I don't like that. How we are going to be making this look supported. So like this section here, we're not going to worry about it. It is just going to go up as quickly as it can. Looks like it's going to have to stop right there. But yes, we are running quartz back to the base. So yeah, this is just the beginning because I also have... Ooh. Ugly. Okay, that I can't have. I cannot have that clipping like that. But I do have now 3 resource sinks going because we were filling up completely on iron rods in our original setup. And so, yeah, we had way too much going on there. And then also we have the coal is now being run to the sink as well. Oh, and we are out of reinforced plates. So, yes. But, like I say, we have been running 3 sinks. So, we'll see how many coupons we have. We've got one out here in the open, and then I set up a second one down in the base. So, obviously, I need reinforced plates. I'll head down to the base, and I'll see you guys there. So, I am back at the base. I have got the quartz all the way down here now. Took a bit longer than I thought. But we have a bunch of quartz in our inventory, so we can do some more research in the MAM on that. But we do want to see what we've got as far as coupons are concerned. Like I said, we do have 2 resource sinks here now, and wow, we've got a whole 6. Okay, well, let's go ahead and print those off, and we will be using those to get our glass related things here in just a moment. So over here in the MAM quartz, we need silica. So let's go ahead and get this. We only need 20 of the 495 that we have in our inventory, and there we go. Now this also gives us the ability this also gives us the ability to research the Blade Runners. But we do need modular frames for that. And yes, right now we are struggling beyond belief to get enough reinforced plates. So I did pull the screws back out of the sink, and we are now running 2 assemblers making the reinforced plates. Problem with that is we are using our iron plates faster than we are making them. So yes, we have major problems coming up. But we do now have our glass available. So look at that. Windowed walls. And it does take... Oh my gosh. That is every bit of what we have. Well, I'm glad that we have 6. Let's go ahead and buy those because windows are very important. So what we're going to need to do now is we are going to need to go and set up a simple constructor to turn some of this quartz that we've got coming in into silica. So let's go ahead and get this. Well, let's see here. First off, silica 22.5 is all. Wow. So yeah, we can run a light duty conveyor in for that. So let's go ahead and hook that up. Grab some power from somewhere. Yeah, we definitely got to get some stuff fixed up here. This is such a mess. So we will be piling up silica behind this, and then, or quartz behind it, and silica in front of it. But we will start getting silica. So that is nice. Wow. 5 at a time? Whew. That's a bit. I also did come through here and paint the power plants and the water pipes as well as the water pumps. I don't know. I did paint these elevators, but for some reason it painted the bottom and not the top. And it won't let me paint the top because it says I've already applied the color to it. I am very confused. I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. But we are going to let this build up for a little bit. And I am going to try to think of, first off, where we're going to build this first factory and what we're going to be putting in it, as well as kind of the appearance of it. So I do have a little bit of an idea of what I want to do, but before I do anything else, I want to get some Blade Runners. So in the quartz tree Blade Runners, we need silica and modular frames. Now I handcrafted a whole bunch of modular frames, so we should have plenty for this. So there we go, Blade Runners. And this inflated pocket dimension, just taking the silica? Absolutely. We'll grab that as well.
Pocket dimension has been inflated.
So a whole bunch more stuff there. We're going to have a lot of stuff to research in here, but we are not going to be worried about that right now. So, Blade Runners. We need a few rotors for this. So let's pop over here real quick. And I guess we'll just grab these real quick and split that down to 3. Split, and then throw the rest of that back in there. There we go. So let's make up a set of Blade Runners because this is going to make a huge difference for us. And there we go. Blade Runners on our legs. Much higher jumping and much faster running. Oh my gosh. Yes. Love it. I love it a lot. Alright. So, let's go ahead and pop up here on top of this lookout tower. Oh my god. Yeah, this is... Wow. It's going to take me a bit to get used to that. But we'll pop up here and we'll take a look at what I want to do. So, we have our starting base here, and it is pretty spread out and pretty nasty looking. So, there is definitely a need for improvement. Now, over here we have a normal and another normal iron node. Now, if we look out in the distance, we can see there is an iron node right there. Now, I'm pretty sure that one is a pure node. But also, if we look over here, there's another iron node. And then over here, there's another one. And there might be more back in this area. So I think what I want to do for our very first factory, we are going to kind of head out into this little area right here. And we are going to build a large smelting and iron processing factory. So yeah, we're gonna basically what we're gonna need to do is go out and actually see what those nodes are, clear the wildlife around them, drop down some portable miners, some miner Mark 1s, run power, run the resources back to a single collection point, and then we can start to plan out, based on how many resources we have, how big this factory needs to be. So I am going to get that, and while I'm down there, I'm probably going to ping iron again and just see if there's anything else out there. So we'll see. But also, if we look here, we have another limestone and another copper, and then there is more coal up on top of there. So that coal may be very useful coming up to turn a little bit of the iron over here into steel. So we'll just have to see how much iron we have, but there is definitely some coal over here. Also, there are slugs all over the place. If we look around here, so there's a purple slug, there's a blue slug. I think there was one, yeah, there's one there, but it's in the gas. And then if we look over on the other side over here, so we have a blue slug there, a blue slug there, a blue slug there, and oh, there's a crush site. Ooh. And then I believe there was another slug over here somewhere. I could see it from the top of the sink, but maybe it's being slightly blocked. But lots of slugs around here, as well as a crash site. So yeah, we're going to have a little bit of stuff to look around at. But yes, let's go find out what we've got in these nodes. Hidden slug. Oh god, that is ugly. Ew. Really? This node isn't protected? That's surprising. And this is the pure node. Nice. Very nice indeed. So yes, this node is good for basically twice as much as we already have. So I guess continuing on, I'm going to grab all of this stuff out here just so that I don't get confused by it later. So let's go see what else we've got around here. Well, what do you know? Another pure iron node just right on the other side of the sand dune. Well, that's perfect. I mean, between those two, that's two full 120 belts. Mark II belts. My gosh. What do we got over here? I don't know, but there was a guy that showed up down there by the first one. So we'll go kill him too. Alright, well, another iron node. What do we got here? Another pure node. So that's 3 pure nodes out here now. Wow. And yeah, there's definitely 2 more iron nodes here. So At this point, let's go ahead and ping and just see. So these two here, normal and impure. Okay, well, I'm not gonna really complain about that because 3 pure nodes in close proximity to each other, and then a normal and an impure. So, yeah, I mean, that's so 450 iron between those 5 nodes? Jiminy crickets. That's quite a bit of iron. Come on, buddy. Yeah, I didn't think that you were going to be able to do much. Well, come on. There we go. Looks like there's another one over here. Well, come on, buddy. Oh, that was hilarious. Alright, well, let's see what else we can find out here. Is this more iron? More pure nodes. Very good. Oh, and this one's an impure. Oh, well. My gosh, there is a lot of iron out here. Well, yeah, I would say we are definitely not going to be lacking for iron. So, we have at least 5, if not 6 pure nodes out here. 3 or 4 normal nodes and a couple of impure nodes. So, I don't think we've got any problems. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to go around to all of these nodes and mark them on the map. That way we can kind of plan out where we want our resource bus to run through so that it can be as efficient as possible at collecting up all of these. Well, looking at the map here, this is a pretty good distribution. There is primarily iron out here in the middle of the desert. We do have a bunch of pure copper and some normal copper over here. We also have some pure limestone and a bunch of coal. Now there is more coal, I think, out here and down here that I didn't mark because I haven't been there yet. And I did mark these, but I haven't been there. That's just the other side of the lake here. But looking at the sheer distance that these are away from here, I don't think that it's really a good idea to be running them via belts. I mean, those belts would be really long and really difficult to maintain. So I think our better option is to get some trucks going. So if we go in here to vehicular transport, we will get the tractor and the truck station with this. Now, as long as we have our one coal vein that we are currently sinking running into where this stuff gets dropped off, we will have fuel for our tractors. So no issues there. Now, one problem here, though, is that we need rotors for this. None of the rest of this is any kind of problem. But our rotors are being produced at a rate of 4 per minute. and we are using them at a rate of 4 per minute. So the rotors that we have here, is all the rotors that we've got. So I guess if we just grab a couple more off of the belts. Can I have that one, please? Because we are going to need some rotors to build our tractors. So we're going to have to do something with that. But let's go ahead and unlock this. So, vehicular transport. Select milestone. Frames, rotors, cables, rods. Oh, we didn't grab enough rods. Yeah. Kind of nice how fast we can move around the base now, though. I will say that. So, let's get this. And there we go.
Milestone reached. Long-range transportation.
Yep. I know, Ada. That's great. Now, I will say, with all of the exploration that we did out there, I did get a lot of junk ores that I just couldn't do anything with. And, you know what? I think we're going to save the coal. I was going to sink that too, but I threw a whole bunch of junk in here that I couldn't deal with. You know, we did get a bunch of Caterium. We got some SAM ore, and I don't know what the heck we're supposed to do with the SAM ore. I honestly don't know. We did get a bunch of sulfur, though, too, and some bauxite, bunch of plasma spitter remains, and a bunch of hog remains, and a bunch of barrel nuts. So, I mean, that's all good. But, yes, in order to build this tractor, yeah, we need 5 rotors, and then we need 20 for the truck station. So I think what we're going to need to do, we're going to need to pause this for a moment and just let those rotors build up, because that's a bit of a problem. Now, our reinforced plates over here, on the other hand, we got more than a few of those, so that's not going to be too much of a problem. So I suppose I got to kind of work out where our pathways are going to be for this. Now, our paths for the tractors, I think we're going to be hugging the terrain with those, and trying to stay kind of low and along the edge. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But there's going to be a lot of roadways out there. Alright, I will be back. So, a couple of things have changed since the last time we were here, and one of them is right here. So we are now making concrete with an assembler, because we did get the fine concrete alternate recipe. Now, this is not a great recipe, but it is by far better than what we had before, because we are getting a lot more concrete out of our limestone. So, definitely a bit better on that front. And so, the quartz that we brought in and are now processing into silica here is now actually being used for something. Now, the thing is we are getting silica way faster than we are using it. And so I've also set up a sink here with a container to sink some of this silica, because, well, silica gives a fair number of points. But I did let this run overnight to collect points. We have everything set up here to automate the smart plates and bring them over here. I'm also dumping in wires here, or cables, to get a bit more points. And we now have 17 coupons, and we're well on the way to getting number 18. So I'm kind of happy about that. So yes, that is where we are right now. Now, I was thinking about this as I was at work today, and I think one of the things that I want to do, so we have these incredibly long conveyor lines bringing in iron ingots, quartz, and coal from far off nodes, And we're going to be having more of these type of setups with all of the iron, copper, limestone, all of that stuff that we have found out and marked on the map. So I think what I want to do is set up a network of basically highways for the tractors. And so we are going to be doing a very similar style to what we did here, but we are going to make these 2 foundations wide, and then we're going to have the tractors just running down those foundations on basically a 2-lane road. So yeah, that is kind of what I've got in mind. I want to do a little bit more in the way of decorating on those to make it look a little more interesting, but that is what I've got planned. Now, in order to do that, we are going to need a few more things. Yes, a few more things out of the awesome shop. So let's go ahead and grab the tickets that we've got and see what we can get here. Now, I don't think we have any surplus. No, we don't. So let's see what we can get, and most of the stuff that we're going to want is going to be in the architecture. So I think the metal pillar set is one of them that we're going to want. We are going to want these guys, but of course both of those require steel. So yeah, that kind of limits us. We definitely want to get these ladders. The ladders are going to be something that we want no matter what. But I think we're also going to add in the metal pillars, and we'll wait on some of this other stuff. The roofs we will want once we start building our factories, but I think we can wait on those. The customizer, we've already got the asphalt foundations, so we don't have to worry about that. Walls, I don't think at the moment we're going to add anything there. Foundations, this is one place that we are probably going to want to invest a little bit of money. So we're going to get the double ramp set. This is just going to make placing a lot of these a lot easier. And we're also going to get these half foundations. Now the half foundations are a new addition to, I think they were added in update 6. And there will be points where we need those just to make things fit a little bit better. I've already run into that at least once previously. So we're going to add that as well. Now the corner packs, we will want to get those, but I don't think we have, we don't have the money to get them right now. So I guess we could get the regular corner and not get the inverted corners. But if I need those, I will get them later. So yes, there we go. Got a few things from the awesome shop. We'll drop off our extra coupons here. And I think I am going to go get to work on some of these roadways. So I'll work on that between episodes because I am out of time for this one. So I am going to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to give a thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you have any thoughts about what I could do to improve efficiency, what recipes we want to be looking for as far as alternate recipes, or any other tips that you have, be sure to leave those down in the comments, and I will see you next time. Bye!